Hello? Hello, is everybody there? Oh, stretching yawn at the same time because that's what I'm doing on stream. Oh boy. Hello, hello. Hello? Hello? Let me check. Yeah, it should be heard. Let me check if I'm streaming. Am I streaming? Should be streaming. Hello, everybody. Hi, hi. Hello. Okay. So, last stream, I don't know how many people who are here were in the last stream, but last stream was a big mess. And so, before this stream started, I went to a bunch of YouTube videos, and I looked at a bunch of anatomy textbooks just so that I could get the character a bit better. And I did! And now it looks a bit better. And I'm actually kind of happy with it. So, that's cool. And we're gonna be moving on and doing other bits that are just as fun. Hey, Santaznik. What's up with you? Santaznik. Hello, Pool of Nothing. Hello, Buffy Cheese. What are you doing here? Hello, hello. For me, it was a big mess. For me, it did not end up with a product that looks like what you see here. Let me actually increase the visuals of this so that you guys could see how much of a difference this is compared to... I mean, take a look at this sort of thing here. I mean, come on. That is a much better... It's a little weird, but it's much better. It was, wasn't it? It was a little weird. Well, don't worry. You didn't miss much. It was a big mess. I did a bunch of things that I probably should have prepared for ahead of time. But this time I did prepare ahead of time. And I even went in and adjusted things so that we can move on from this point. So we don't have to worry about this much more. Okay? Okay. Yeah, I got the legs right. The legs were a big issue. And it took me a while. I went to Sycra, S-C-Y-R-A, or Sycra, or is it S-Y-C-R-A? I don't know. It's a YouTuber, Sycra, who has a lot of in-depth stuff about anatomy and making things look more like a rhythm sort of thing. And so I went there, listened to a bunch of his videos, went and looked at a bunch of anatomy just so that I could get this right for you guys. And now we get to move forward. Okay, so like always in the beginning of the stream, I have to state these things because I am a greedy person. If you would like to help out the channel, keep it running, you can donate on Patreon, or you could go to the super chat down below and post there, and I will absolutely see whatever you put in that super chat. 100% it will pop up, I will see it. And I will also react to it and talk about it, so, you know. The next thing that we're going to talk about is the hashtag down at the bottom. On Twitter, if you send a tweet with that hashtag, I will guaranteed see it and look at it during the stream. Oh no, Cherry, you better plug it in. Okay. The other thing we're going to be doing in the Twitter is we're going to be figuring out the clothing design for this character. So what you can do... So, no, Buffy. Cheese. We'll talk later on Facebook. I know Buffy Cheese, everybody. Buffy Cheese is a good friend of mine. Okay. So, we're going to use Twitter to figure out the clothing design for this character. So what I want you to do is send things that you think this character should be wearing through Twitter. Like a picture of it, or don't send links. I prefer pictures. I probably won't go through links, but you send them to Twitter. I'll look at them. We'll shape it up and work it on to character. Maybe we'll choose the best. I'll choose. I'm the final say. I am the final say. I don't know why I did that. That voice was weird. I'm in a rare mood today, and that makes for good live streaming. Whew. Okay. Why did I do that? Okay. All right. Yeah. I don't... bigger stories. Sir Rubber asks if I plan on doing bigger stories, and the answer is probably not. The bigger stories that I do will be stories that I've written and that take a while to produce. And they'll take a while to produce. So... Cherry, I wish you could stick around. I'm sorry that your charge is being lost forever into the pits of darkness and hell. What? Okay. So, that's what we're using the Twitter for. We're using the Twitter to look at your art and to see stuff that you post. And also you can find pictures of different outfits and send them through Twitter using that hashtag. As long as you use that hashtag, I will see it. If you do not use that hashtag, I will not see it, because I am not going to look at my main Twitter at all, just that hashtag. Okay. A lot of things could pop up on my main Twitter that are probably better left unseen. Okay. So, let's get going. Okay, so, before we really get into things, I'm going to make a list of the... I'll make a list of the things that we know about this character. So, she works for the dark side. She lost the left side of her body in an accident. Left arm, left side, left torso. Left torso in accident. Okay, replaced with glass parts. Glass parts. Well, not all of it is glass. It's just covered with glass so that you can see the interworkings. So when you're thinking of the outfits, this is terrible, by the way. I'm just scribbling. So when you're thinking of the outfits, remember that I'm going to have to cut bits off, because this arm and this side of her has to be seen. And the Jedi lightsaber is here, by the way. So it's in her hand. Okay, so let's see here. Did you return, Cherry? Okay. She's also well, that's pretty much all we have for her. So if you guys want me to throw other stuff down here, oh, I was thinking about boots. Boots. I was thinking about boots. Maybe like big boots. Big boots. Yeah, boots. Big boots. That's what I was thinking about. I'm not sure if that's gonna be in there, but that's a thought that I had. I might want to have big boots. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna check the Twitter really quick, just to make sure that it's not on top and that it's on latest. And that's all there is. Okay. Good, good, good. Alright, so let's get going. Okay. So while I'm waiting for people to throw stuff for me to see, we're going to go in here and we are going to outline the area of her that has been replaced by machine. And there's like these little bits here that I'm using to kind of show the whatever this bone is. And I think that's where I'm gonna start with the shape. I think the shape is sort of gonna follow that bone, and it's gonna go down like this and just like cut her sort of in half. Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna take this bit here. You're gonna go down like this. And right around here where the waistband of her belt or pants or whatever, right around her waist area, we're just gonna quonk. And right there, okay? So that is all, this is all gonna be replaced with mechanical bits. And the arm, of course, the arm. But, I was just making, a generalized idea here. Okay, so this is all gonna be mechanical bits. This is all gonna be glass, you're gonna be able to see right into it. It's gonna be all mechanical. That's it, collarbone, thank you. Okay, oh yeah, this stream is probably not gonna be very long. It's gonna be maybe an hour. And the reason for that is I have a lot of other things to do, today. Usually this is just a video day, so, I have a couple of other things that I have to do, and they are pretty important. Oh, somebody sent something to the Twitter. Let's take a look. Womp. Oh, right. She was wearing a mask. I forgot to mention that on the thing. I should write that down. Let me do that. Okay. We also know that she was wearing a mask. Mask. Okay. Thank you, whoever sent that, because it reminded me that she was wearing a mask. And bye. Okay. So let's go take a look at this. Okay. Okay. And that. Just straight up Obi-Wan. Straight up Jedi garb. Add a hood as well. Well, I think this has a hood. It's just not very visible because it's a weird CG render. Okay, so to make this fit with this character, it would have to be it would have to cut off here. It would go down like this, I think, and it would have to end right here. I mean, this could work. We're gonna wait and see if people send other things, but if they don't, then that could work. Okay, so so I'm gonna create this thing. I'm gonna just move this into there and then add another layer in there so that I can work on this inside here. Okay, so So, so the lung we said was going to actually be a pump instead of the normal stuff. The normal stuff. I'm just the best at talking and saying things in words. Whew. I should have eaten before this. I didn't. Okay, and we were going to have the heart also here, and I think it's the left side. I don't know what side the heart is more leaning on towards, but we're gonna put the heart in there. So give a bit of a shape for that. This pump is going to be angled this way because I think not visible to the people, not visible to us is going to be like this, like out vent, so that it isn't shooting out in front of her and doesn't look kind of weird. We're gonna have, oh, wrong one. That was the wrong one. We want this to be like this. Pretty sure it's the left side. Yeah, it's the left side. I don't think so. I think that her, maybe. Do you guys want us to see her guts through it? Because that's that's gross. My idea was that a lot of her internal organs were replaced by mechanical versions, like her stomach, which should be something like this shape, I believe. Normally, it goes something like this, I think, and then it goes into the other stuff. I'm not sure if it's right here. I think there's other things that are right here and here. But I think that her stomach is going to be replaced, and so I think that her stomach is going to be a bit replaced by machinery. And the best way to do that, I think, is to just put, like, almost a box inside of her, which is really weird, and I don't think they would do. I think they would show it, they would have it more, because put a metal box. Like, this pump is going to be weird because it has to be sort of fleshy. Her heart is fine, but her heart is the normal heart, so she didn't have any injury there. I don't know. I don't know if there's precedent for that in the movies or anything else. So her stomach would be something like this. It would be basically kind of just like a bag, and it wouldn't need to be anything normal. So this could be her stomach. I'm trying to think of the other parts of her body that need to be here. I know she needs kidneys and livers, but I don't exactly remember what that is. Well, I plan on putting Pool of Nothing. I plan on putting a bunch of gears and other mechanical bits sort of inside of her, because I don't think it's possible to do that, to do this without doing that. A crystal inside of her is nice. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of... Okay, so first things first, this is bothering me, and I need to get rid of it so that it looks better. There we go. Okay. There. Alright, good. Alright, now let's get back to this. Okay. Looking at the thing. Oh, there's something in the Twitter. Kidneys are near the back. They look like large beans. That's right. Okay. I know what kidneys are. I just don't remember where they are. Listen, I'm bad at everything. Oh, she could be solar powered. but I don't know. I don't know. That's weird. So we'll give her a bag for the stomach, and if I remember right, all right. So if I remember what things are, there's this thing here, right? And this is actually lopsided. Let me fix that. Okay, so there's this thing here. Kind of goes like this, and then the stomach is kind of right here and lays like this and connects into the other thing. And I'm trying to remember what this is, and I think this is the liver, but I don't know. I don't know. My anatomy is terrible. I'm really bad at the inner workings. I guess I could Google intestines or something, but I'm not too worried. What about the rib cage? I think what we're going to do for the rib cage is that it's kind of like, it's more like an exoskeleton, this glass. So it kind of is, she doesn't need it. She doesn't need it. I'm gonna say that she doesn't need it. Okay, so I guess you would see a bunch of her intestines in here, and they'd be kind of gross and gilblibble. But I don't know. So I'm just gonna throw in a bunch of her intestines in there and just do that, and we'll figure out the rest as we go. Okay? Okay. So, so she's kind of gross, but that's the point. Let me see here. Let me just get this much nice. Oh, that's not right. What am I doing wrong? Oh, that's what I was doing wrong. Okay. Let's see here. We got pool of nothing. Listen, pancakes, appendix, crystal ribcage structure. The problem with doing a crystalline ribcage structure. No, there is a way to do it. There is a way to do it, but it's difficult. And I don't know if I want to see. What I could do is I could have the crystalline structure be part of the glass outer casing. I don't know. I don't know. All right, there are things in the Twitter, so let's take a look at that. There's something from Harvey Walton. Did 2 fishes. A yin yang, which is really cool. I appreciate that a lot. And no. This is not going to be the mask. Okay. That's not... I have put my foot down. We are not doing a super silly mask like that. Put a cat in there. Maybe I should. I'm not putting a cat in here. Oh, you guys. Come on. Do I want to do this? This might be a bit easier, but I don't know. No. No, that's good. Okay, so this is the innards, and I think I will try and name that the innards. Innards. That's not how you spell it, but that's how I'm spelling it here. And then I'll go here, I'll create a new group, I'll move this group down here, and then I will, whoop. Okay, now this is the clothes. So let me rename this to clothes. Clothes. And I will zoom that up because I don't know why I did that. My pen seems to be acting sort of weird, and it might be defective, and I might have to get another one. Which really sucks because I just don't want to have to get another one. It works on everything else except these bits here. Alright, so outfit, we're gonna start with let's take a look at what we got here. Okay, things that I like about this. I think I like the idea. I like more the idea of the bottom of her. No, you know what? We'll go with the top. The top of her face can be covered with a mask, and we'll go with some of this. I do like some of this design there. I'm still waiting for other people to send more, but that seems to be the one that people like the most. So we're going to roll with. I mean, that's not the design that people like the most. That's the one that was the only one that was sent. So, you know, there's that. Okay, so you know what? We're gonna keep the idea of giving her a hood because I like the hood idea. So we're gonna roll with that. I think. Okay, so hoods are really tough to draw, and they're tough to draw because you don't just do this. You don't just do this and expect it to be a hood. I mean, that could work, but you'd have to do stuff like, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can just do that for hoods, but I don't know. I don't think it looks right, so I'm backing up from there. Okay. So when we get the hood, we want to give it nice edges here, and then we want to do this sort of thing, and we want to understand that this hood is a hood and not it's a piece of fabric, and so we want it to sort of follow specific lines with the body. So I'm just sketching this stuff in. This is not the final product. Actually, that looks really bad. So I'm gonna just do that and start over. Well, the thing about the box around the intestine is that wouldn't work in reality because people change shape and they move, and when they move, a box in there, like a static box that has pointy bits and shapes, that's a little weird. Oh, somebody sent something in Twitter. Let's take a look. Okay, guys, this is getting a bit ridiculous. This is I can't ask for anything better than what you guys are sending me. Okay, so we're just gonna go like this. Okay, do we want the hood up or the hood down? I think we're gonna go with the hood up because I like that design a bit better. And it would go up here, and it would go in front here like this, and catch her like that. So this is the important shape of the hood. So everything else that I do with this hood to design the shape, this is probably the most important shape because it basically tells a lot of the rest of the shape of the hood. So I'm just gonna create a new layer because I want to work with layers. So there. So the rest of the hood has to cover her head, but also sort of fit with the style. She's sort of looking forward, and that's what I'm trying to emulate here, is this looking forward bit. It's a little weird because then she stops looking forward. And so it kind of goes together like this. And that's a little weird. It's a little weird. It's rough, but I kind of like that a lot better than any of my other ones that I've done so far. I don't know how you guys feel about it, and honestly, this is really good, so whatever. Her left arm should be mechanical. You spelled mechanical wrong, but yes, her left arm is going to be mechanical. I'm just not going into the detail with the left arm right now because I feel like getting the clothes is just as important as the rest. So we're gonna do that. Okay. So let me just do a bit of adjustments here because I think it's gonna be necessary for me to get something that fits the character. We're gonna need something like that. That makes it look like a sweatshirt, but that line is pretty much solely there so that I can understand the deformation of the booblers as we go forward. Okay. So, something's wrong with this hood bit. Not sure what it is. Okay, and she'll have hair doing stuff here. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna go down here. Whoa! Let's not zoom into that. I'm gonna go down here a bit and figure out the boots because I want boots. And I am setting up the boots. Give her nice boots. Okay. So the boots, I don't know how they do boots. I'm just gonna do boots in a way. I haven't looked at any reference, and that's a mistake once again. But it's something that I don't care about, so whatever. So we're giving her boots, and it won't be traditional boots. It will probably be. I'm just getting the basic shape of the boots down right now. So that when I do the details of the boots, it looks a bit better. Make it ripped clothing so it looks like she's been in a lot of battles. I think I'm going to do that. Thank you, Franco. I sent some mask suggestions. What drawing tablet do I use? I use a Huion, but I don't 100% suggest it because it's not the greatest. It's kind of finicky at times. I really wish it wasn't. It's a pretty good, for cheap, it's really good. But if you have money, spend it on something that will do better. Okay, this boot, it looks weird. I'm not exactly sure, and it's probably this toe. But I'm not sure what I did wrong with the toe to make it look so weird. So I'm going to fix it like this. And I think I did. Good. She's wearing the foot. The foot is the shoe. She's wearing the shoe. It's not like sitting on there. Okay, so. Or maybe it is. Maybe it does go like this. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it sort of contours to the foot like that. There we go. Okay. 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 So. Give her tattered broken wings. Not giving her wings. Wings aren't a thing in the Jedi universe, so we're not giving her wings. Sorry. And she's supposed to be human anyway, so. In the Star Wars universe, wings aren't a thing. Or they are, but they're not on humans. So no. No wings. There's no precedent. Okay, so I'm looking at this shape and I like it, but this shape feels kind of weird. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this more modern, and I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to connect it directly to the shoe, like this, so that the shoe is kind of... let me erase a bit so that you can see what I'm talking about here. Nope, I messed up. I erased the wrong things. Let me fix that. Okay, so the shoe kind of goes like this, and it's like it's the top part of the shoe almost, is what I'm trying to say. It's kind of like a part of the shoe, but this shoe is not being worn right. That might be an issue. Let me get the shoe on so that it's worn right, because she needs to be wearing her shoes. I mean, what else? Who else is gonna wear her shoes? She needs to be wearing her shoes. She gotta go fight those Jedi, because she's in the dark side. She's a bad guy. She's a baddie. She's a baddie. She gotta fight the Jedis. This boot is bad. Okay, let me undo everything that I've ever done, except everything that I've ever done, because I really like everything else except what I just did. Okay, so the idea is to take this, bring it around there. Okay, well, one of the problems with doing art is just having to redo everything. It's kind of sometimes just really, really stressful. I'm gonna just erase this like this, erase this like this, and that is a bit better. Will she have a lightsaber? Yes, she will. And the shape of the lightsaber is something we will eventually be discussing. Because I think a unique shape would be nice. I like unique shapes, and I think that a uniquely shaped lightsaber would be really nice. Just my opinion on things. Okay? Okay. And this boot is going to go like this. It's not going to be directly attached to her leg, because that's not how it works. Ha 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 ha, Tim. Why are you drawing things weird? Like this. I like this one. It's really nice. And then the boot comes around like this, not directly attached to the body. And like that. And then it comes around like this. See, doing this angle is so much easier than doing the one there. This angle is just easy. It's so easy. This one, not so much. Not so much the easy angle here. It's kind of terrible how not easy it is. Alright, looking at the Twitter. A Tales of Tim bestiary? Things that go bump is a bestiary, but I mean, in the style of the 10 Eldritch Horrors video and make it into an actual book. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I can, because a lot of the stuff on my channel is created by other people. Alright. Looking at... Okay, that's a really nice mask design. I do like it a lot. And oh man, those boots. Alright, so we'll probably go with those boots. I really like those boots. So we've got a hood, we've got boots, we've got a mask design idea. I'll be looking at all the masks when we get to that, but for right now, we are going to stick with going for the boots, because that's what I'm working on right now. I don't know exactly the kind of clothing we're going to be using. But after the stream, if I don't finish up a piece of clothing that I'm going to use, then I will go in and I'll save it and I'll put it in this thing somewhere, so that it's there and we can access it easier, and I don't have to go searching for it on the Twitter later. Okay, so my biggest issue is that I've lost the edge of the foot, which is really weird, and I probably shouldn't have done that. Okay, so we go around like that, and we go like that. That is the biggest issue that I was having, is that I lost the edge of the foot. It's weird, but I did. That's whatever. It's sometimes how it is. Okay. So this foot looks a little smaller. I'll probably figure that out. Okay, so the design of the boots that we had seen there were kind of like this. If I remember right, let's take another look. Okay, they weren't pointy at the top, but I think that the pointy at the top design is really nice. So I'm gonna stick with that. And if I remember right, her leg is sort of twisting here, and so it's off to the side. So this would be the front of the foot, leading to the leg, leading to the edge of the toes here. Okay, so it goes down like that. Okay, and then you have the Nito belt buckles going from like here around back here, like this, and like this. Right now, this is all going to be rough. It's not going to look the best. I'm just getting a character design set up so that I can move forward easier. Okay, so I want those belts to stick out more a bit so that they're just like more there. Let me just get this here. There we go, and give it a nice bitter twirl thing. Okay, and then like that. Then like that, and I think that's a good boot. I'm not looking at the main thing because I'm allowing myself to sort of go from what I saw and go like and make it more in tune with my imagination than anything else. Okay. And that's looking pretty good so far. Now I want to see what we got there. So so the heel is up more. So it would actually be sort of like this, and then this would be further down, which is fine. That's easy to fix. Like that, I think. Yep, stream ends in like 20 minutes. So, maybe what I'll do instead is I'll go from here like this. And I'll just go like that. And that looks better. Okay, that looks a lot better. So let me fix this so that it's visible for you guys. There we go. Okay, it looks sort of weird, but it'll make more sense. It'll make more sense later on. Okay, so this next one comes around like this, down like this, and then goes along the flat of the leg, or the flat of the foot, and does that. Okay, so this is actually angled. Okay, so let me just make sure this line looks right. Okay. Okay, and that means that the pointy bit that I like is up here, like that, and it goes down, and because of the way this works, because it seems to get wider as it goes down, let me see if I can. Okay, so we'll start from there, and because it gets wider, eventually it will not be visible. So we'll just go down there until it is not visible anymore. Let me look at the chat, not the Twitter yet. Are you going to do a traditional red Sith lightsaber, or will you do a dual saber with 2 colors for tricky purposes? I don't know. That's up to you guys. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. She needs a jetpack that has wings on it. I don't know. I'm thinking of something more unique. I like unique. But I mean, if it's really not up to me. It is up to you guys. And if you guys would like a more unique lightsaber, I can do more unique lightsabers. That's fine. That is A-okay. Okay. Does she have a face? I think she definitely has a face behind the mask. I think that she's not the type of Jedi that goes right out there and fights people. She might be more the type of Jedi that sneaks around and uses her Jedi stuff to keep her from being caught. or to hide the fact that she was. You don't... I am not really... I am just a lonely thing. Go about your business. And then they go about their business because they're dumb or they have been Jedi tricked. Okay, and then it goes around like that. And there are 3 belt buckles here. So we have to do 3 of these little lumps here, which is important for the design of the character. There we go. Okay. Okay, that's looking really nice. I'm really loving these boots. Look at these boots. Look at those boots. They actually look really nice. I really like them. That's great. Hey, Insane Dragon. Why is everybody calling me Tim Tam now? Okay. Because then the reason I don't want to do that is because then I'd have to move her left hand, because the right hand has a lightsaber. And her left hand would cover up a bunch of her organs. And I'm trying to avoid... I want that to be shown. Okay, so let's look at see what other people have sent. Wow, these are cool. Cool. Okay. Let's get back. I really like the boots. Okay. So, to work with these boots, whatever she's gonna wear is probably gonna be, like, stuffed in the boots. Something like this, maybe. Like some kind of a pant thing. This is just, I probably shouldn't do it there. Oh, did I not shift the thing around? I didn't. Now I have the hood on the same thing as that. Alright, well, I'm just gonna do this and merge. They're so far apart, I'll just fix them if I need to. Okay, so the next stuff I want to work on is this stuff. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this edge of the hood, and I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to bring it around sort of like this. And to make it more of a... Okay. I'm going to try and do a quick little sketch of exactly what I'm talking about, because it is a bit complicated. So let me do this. Okay, so here's the hood. So somebody's wearing a hood, and it goes off like this, right? No, that's wrong. So you have somebody's head, and you have the hood going around their face like this, right? Okay, and then it connects down there and whatever. Okay, and then you have their shoulders, which is fine. Okay, and it connects down there. So what I'm thinking of doing, this is the Jedi's left side, this is the Jedi's right side. So what I'm thinking is that it doesn't go there. It goes like that, and it goes sort of like this. Almost like a luchador-esque sort of shape. And so this, on the other side that we can't see, it would sort of go like this. It would sort of loop around sort of like this to make this almost cloak-like shape. And it could be as long as we want it, honestly. But I'm just thinking that it might be nice to have a flowy bit. And for the picture that we're doing, we're probably going to do it more like something like this, something that is flowing out there, because we want as much of this to be seen as possible. So we want this to be a bit of a flowy design here, so we would make it sort of like this. And it's just so that just so that we could have some interest going on outside of the shape of the character. I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys. I like this idea, but in the end, this is a joint thing that we are working on, so you guys have say, and it's not an action pose, so I'm probably not going to draw her using the Force. Okay. 10 minutes. Yep, 10 minutes. For some reason, your tweet is not showing up. Well, I will... Did you use the right hashtag? I will refresh and see. I got a notification, but I'm not going to look at that. Okay, Sir Rubber, thank you for joining us. Okay, so that's the sort of the basic idea. We could even have something like this. We could have the cape going down like this, and just not be covering her side there. So we could have her have a legitimate cape that kind of just goes like this sort of thing. And it just so happens to be more in front of her body than on this side than the other, for whatever reason. And we could just go something like that. But I don't know. That's just an idea that I'm throwing out there. We can decide on it as we go. I only have 10 minutes, so we can't decide on doing what we're doing with the cape now. But we can figure it out soon. I mean, it's okay if we don't figure it out now. But if you think it's a good idea, just let me know. And maybe we'll do it. Maybe that'll be a good idea. Cause I kind of like the idea of that. I just it looks nice, and it gives the character more personality. And it's kind of more in the style of... Yeah, that looks really good. I like it. I like it a lot. I really hope you guys do too, because I'm liking it so much that it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I'm liking it a lot. In fact, I'm continuing to draw it, even though I don't know if it will stay. I use Sketchbook. It's right up here. Autodesk Sketchbook. It's incredibly cheap, and it's nice. And yes, she's kind of like oh, this song? Let's see what song this is. Tiffany's Theme. It's one of my favorites. And I don't have many favorites. So yeah, I think we're just about wrapping up the stream, which is fine. Let me just remove this so that I can take a better look at this. Oh yeah, that looks nice. This is gonna look really nice. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this so far. Alright, I will refresh again. The thing is... Yeah, I'm not getting it. I bet what's gonna happen. Oh, okay. Well, I really hope it shows up. Okay, so we're gonna give her a belt. She's gonna be wearing a belt. The belt is gonna be like sort of right here-ish. Possibly off center because it adds to the piece. But a lot of things are pointing toward this hand, and I don't want them to be. So what I might do is I might just off-kilter it this way instead and make it a belt that kind of fits sort of like that and is off-kiltered that way, because a lot of things are messing with that. Anyway, so she has a belt. She'll be wearing a nice whatever clothes that we're gonna give her. And her arm is actually going back, so her arm is sort of like this back here, or rather it's more like this back here, so that's cool. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see the finished product too. When last stream, when I ended last stream, I was so close to just giving up. I was so close to saying, all right, next stream, we're just gonna do something fun that's different, because whatever I'm doing with this Jedi thing, it's not working out. But the end of this stream, I'm much more happy with what I've got here. It took a lot, and I really worked hard on getting the anatomy right, and I think it paid off. I think it paid off really, really quite well. And I'm really glad I was able to do that. And I can't wait to be able to do this easier without using reference as much, because then I can do a lot of imagination designs, and I'll be really happy. Okay. So it is 6:57. Next stream is Saturday. This week I'm not doing any videos. I'm just doing live streams. So Saturday, instead of the normal video, there will be a live stream. And that will be like the day, the something before something or whatever. And I might live stream a bit on New Year's, as the ball is dropping with some friends and family. So you might see a bit of that. I'm not sure. That's something I'm throwing up there. And I say friends and family, but it's really just friends, because my family kind of sucks. Not some of my family sucks. I have really great sisters. But yeah, I'm really liking this. Oh, I'm really liking the cape. What do you guys think of the cape? I'm really interested in what you guys think of the cape. I'm not leaving until I see what you guys think of the cape. Wait, don't take that the wrong way. I just want to know what you guys think of the cape idea, because I don't know. I'm not leaving yet, but it's getting there. I want to know what you think of the cape. Like the cape a lot. Good, good. So you guys are okay with the cape? So we're keeping the cape, or are we getting rid of the cape? Okay, good. Good, good, good. I was hoping it. I was hoping. But? What but? Retracted. Oh, you erased it. Okay. Then he can never leave. Okay, so we're gonna keep the cape. I do like it myself. I might make it a bit longer or a bit shorter, depending. Yes, we're keeping it, but it would be better with wings. Okay, okay, give me a second, Pool of Nothing. Okay, so I'm not leaving because that was too funny. So that's an eraser. Let me get something that's not an eraser. So here, and it goes like this, goes like this, goes like that. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the wings. And these aren't perfect, of course, but you know, I don't like it. I think it looks better without them. So no wings. Yeah, the cape is gonna be longer. And stuff. Alright, guys, it is 7 o'clock. And that means that it is time to end it. We'll talk about jetpacks and other things next time. We did quite a lot in this stream, I must say. We fixed up the boots. We gave her nice boots. We set up a belt section, made it off-kilter, which I really like. I showed you that I had worked really hard on getting the anatomy better. And we gave her a nice hood. We talked about a lot of different things. You guys talked with Buffy Cheese, which is cool. And all sorts of stuff. We did a lot this stream, and I'm really proud of what we've done. And I hope that the next stream we can get the rest of this stuff bolted down and start with the inking, which would be really cool. So I will catch you guys later. Don't forget, if you want to help support the channel, you can go and check out Patreon. If you have stuff to send me, mask ideas, anything like that, you can just send it to me. You can say @TalesofTim on Twitter, or you could do the hashtag #HereYouGoTim. Both of those works. Oh, I did, Harvey. I did make a layer with wings. And you just send me outfit ideas. I am totally open to checking out outfit ideas. And I will talk to you guys on Saturday, and we will figure out the rest of these things here. Okay? Okay. I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys for joining me. See ya.